the hidden costs of doing everything manually and why AI is the secret to scaling faster. When it comes to business and running a small to medium business, you're often at war with a combination of time, how to trade in time, and also how to trade with money and be able to leverage both the time that you put into business and the money and resources that you put into business. What if I told you that the way that I did business previously over the last sort of 10 years of being in business and running two other businesses was often running between all in one solutions, HubSpot, Kajabi, and treating them as all in one solutions, and then realizing that I wasn't quite happy with them, moving to a multi tech stack solution, which had multiple subscriptions, multiple costs flying out the door. And a lot of the time, the software didn't even speak to each other. Then you'd find that I would be running back to the all in one solution. It had upgraded and improved itself, yet I still constantly found myself dissatisfied with the overall solution. My name is Tumai, and in this video, I'm going to go through today's article, and I'm joined with.
I'm Audrey, and I'm here to talk about all my pains and problems I've discovered over the years as well as a business owner.
Very cool. So this article, as we walk you through it, is going to be talking about the real costs of time-consuming tasks like, the manual things such as lead follow-ups, customer service, maybe engagement in posts, Instagram, Facebook, marketing, social media, all the way through to appointment scheduling, checking what's available. The other day, we had a conversation with a business owner that literally moved and spent 2 to 3+ hours moving bookings around just so that they could take care of another customer.
Yeah.
That one place and one spot that customer wanted in the calendar, it required all of these other people to move their schedule, which took many hours. When you trade in that way in small to medium business, you're unable to really get ahead, right?
That's right. I was really shocked, like spending your precious moments at night before bed just trying to shuffle all your appointments around.
Great. So in this article, we've written, as a business owner, you know that time is money, but have you ever stopped to really think about how much time is being wasted on repetitive tasks or manual tasks? When we think about AI and automation, just to go off script here, we often think about being able to deploy AI and automations instantly. However, I believe and still believe that we need our manual standard operating procedures, SOPs, still written out. And we have to ask ourselves the question, do we have the ability to delegate it off to a human? And can that human complete that task on their own with their own logical brain, thinking about other issues that perhaps as they go step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, they might hit an obstacle. Can they rationale their way and think their way through it? If that's possible, then most likely you're ready for automation and you're ready to delegate it off for even cheaper cost. You're ready for AI to take over on that particular process, right? So that's one thing. And what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not about hiring less people. It's making sure that you're using automation in places where it matters so that you can free up manpower and use our God-given brains of that manpower to do tasks that are a lot more important and more human-focused.
Yeah, that's right. So take a moment to consider how much effort it goes into following up after leads, customer service requests, engagement in posts, appointment scheduling, and handling admin work. These tasks, while necessary in business, can eat up hours and hours every week and pull at your attention and take you away from what really matters. Technically, business owners, if you're an owner and an operator, these are two different roles. Are you operating in the business, or are you owning the business and able to sit at the macro level and strategize about how you're going to get more leads, make more sales, or keep more customers?
Yep, and nurture more customers. And what we've found is the harsh reality is that there's so much importance in lead follow-up, and 78% of customers, studies have shown, buy from companies that actually follow up first. So if you do not follow up with your customer or reply to them within the first 5 minutes, then you've basically lost them. And if your competitor is faster than you, they're off to your competitor. Yep. So
Well
that's the
done.
harsh reality.
The next part is when it comes to customer service, small businesses spend an average of 15 to 20 hours per week answering frequently asked questions or customer queries, which may or can be automated with AI, chat, which has been taught FAQs and the knowledge base to really save the 15 and 20 hours. Imagine if you had that time and put it into your marketing strategy or your sales position, offering position in the marketplace, and so much more, right?
Yeah.
The next harsh reality that we need to realize is appointment scheduling. Manually scheduling calls, consultations, meetings
Yeah.
can be a frustrating process. We just gave you an example here, or where we can lead to miscommunication, missed opportunities, not to mention the emails that you have to send to follow up. What about the Zoom link? Did you get the
Yeah.
location right?
I mean, how many of you have, I've gone through this myself, like someone asked, oh, can you just tell me, let's figure out a time to meet next week. And you're going back and forth trying to figure out a time that's appropriate when all this can be automated, right? And follow-ups on that scheduling can be automated as well.
That's right, Audrey. And the opportunity cost when it comes to trading out our time and our money effectively to produce results in business, it matters.
Yeah.
So if I'm speaking to you and this is landing, you're probably a small business owner and you're feeling every single point that we're making. We're going to talk about how subscription creep, much rather, drains profits with multiple disconnected tools. I've been there. I've done that. I've actually been around the journey maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So software that promote itself as all in one, it's not truly all in one. It's not all of the base things that you need. It probably started out as a marketing tool or a project management tool, and then it added on extra features.
Yeah.
Those aren't true all-in-one software. It has to come from an overall vision that we want to get to all-in-one. People that do that very well is your companies like your HubSpots, yet they charge an all-in-one price, which is
A very big one.
$800 plus
A
for
whopper.
really that middle tier product or value proposition that you're looking for.
Yeah.
We're talking about email marketing tools such as MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, been there, done that. We're talking about CRMs for managing your leads, your contacts, that's $99. ActiveCampaign, $79 per month. We're talking about separate scheduling tools such as Calendly, or what was the other one? There was another one, Acuity Scheduling. That's anywhere from $12 a month up to $29 a month, right? What else are we talking about?
Social media scheduling, right? Where you schedule out your posts over the week, and that I've paid lots of money for that too, with trying out different software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got social media posting tools like Hootsuite or Buffer. We have chatbot software that can answer customer inquiries at $49 a month. We've got your payment processing, which is PayPal. Not only do they take a percentage off every transaction or transfer, but they also can have extra charges on the top that I was looking at as well. All of these tools, Asana, Monday, project management tools, tools to be able to build intranets, tools to be able to look at SEO, all of these tools really create the subscription creep that we're talking about. So when you're looking at the $12, $29, $49, $59, $99, $79 here, there, and everywhere, you've got an entire tech stack of multiple tools that are very hard to connect together, very hard to just capture a lead.
Not to
follow
mention,
that lead.
You have to pay for some special app, right, to make them talk to each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zapier.
Right?
You've got Zapier and automation tools as the glue between the bricks. So this might, at first, when you start off in business, seem reasonable because everyone says that you need all of these technology stacks or tech stacks to be able to get started in business. When you start to add it up, you're anywhere between minimum $300 starting all the way up to $800. I got up to $800-900 in my previous business, and that was me being really tight on it. All the way up to $1,200. Go ahead and add on a consultant that can manage your entire CRM. Now you're at $2,200 plus every month just for the software.
And it's a pain. Okay, I was going to say pain in the something to even just manage all those subscriptions and make sure that the payments are going through for every single app or subscription. Yeah.
So why does this matter? Why does AI automation streamline the operations? Why does it reduce overhead and save hours per week? Well, number one is because it captures and qualifies leads 24/7. It's a plug and play, deploy, and it's going to be there to ensure that no lead slips through any of the gaps, no opportunity is left unaddressed. no customer or potential prospect is left without a follow-up. Number
Mm.
one. And what if we could get AI technology like that, build up and deploy it within an automation and within software where that entire process from, you know, unaware of who you are to then aware to then now I'm a prospect. Oh, and then now I really like your free thing through to, hey, let me engage in your services. I would like to look into what you do on a day-to-day basis through to making a sale, tracking that conversation and being
Mm.
able to nurture that lead is what is number one inside of business.
That sounds really beautiful and seamless to my.
It does get a little tricky at times. There is a steep learning curve up front, but once it's there, it's a set and forget type of playbook.
Yeah.
We're talking about automations that follow up and nurture your prospects. We're talking about AI chat and software that handle your appointment scheduling. No more Calendly required. No more email campaigns like ActiveCampaign or MailChimp. We're talking
Yeah.
about managing customer service inquiries with chatbots and FAQs and resolving issues in that manner.
Yeah, well, you know what I love about it is no matter where that client or that prospective is engaging with you on whichever platform that you have, it's all collected and stored in the one place. So you can really track the conversation and the interactions. I love that.
That's right. So, what are the benefits for business owners like myself and everybody else that perhaps is reading this or watching this article? Is that we, number one, most important, we save time. AI allows us to reduce the amount of manual work anywhere between 30 to 50% within the business, freeing up 5 to 10 hours per week.
Yeah.
That means extra time with your family. That's the tangible result. Extra time with your family, time with your friends, or time
To
spent
yourself.
thinking about a strategy or a high level play that you would like to execute. You know, when you get those extra hours, you really wanted
Yeah.
to do that thing that's been
Or
sitting there the whole time.
even like just having the space to breathe and be creative for once in your business, right? And then the other thing is just the amount of money that you actually save every month as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lower costs,
costs.
being able to save $500 or more on all these different tools that really contribute to the subscription creep problem that you're going to run into as a business owner,
Yeah.
especially in that small to medium range.
Yeah.
So some of the last parts that I want to conclude here in terms of wrap up would be that AI is really a place to start thinking about in terms of enabling the business to become AI driven and AI powered. It is a buzzword. However, by no mistake at all, is it something that is a fad that's going to be short term. It's definitely going to be something that more and more business owners are going to have to include within their business plan, their business strategy for the next quarter, for the next 12 months, for the next annual year. And the truth is that manual work is holding your business back. Often at times, we are the greatest bottleneck to our own business. And that if it costs time and money and it costs productivity, it leads to a lot of the burnout that we often land on in business and slow growth. AI plus automation together in a very smart way where you can have the right strategy conversations with the right agency to deploy the right technology within the right time using the right staged approach is really the smartest way to start scaling and enhancing the experience that you have within business. And what does that mean? That generates more presence with your customers on that call, more availability to get out and string up more business, those BDMs, business development managers out there. It allows for consistent follow-up, the thing that most of us leave until Friday afternoon. All of those emails and text messages that we have to send. AI is going to be the center piece of allowing us to have more time invested in the places that matter. So thanks so much for joining us on this video. I hope this article and this video was informative at least, and we'll see you on the next article. The next article we're going to be talking about is the hidden costs of doing everything manually. That's what we're speaking about today, but why most businesses struggle with lead generation and how we can really get into the detail of what automations and what places we focus on when it comes to generating leads within your business, and how AI is the plug on top of that to really tie the knot over the top of it.
Super exciting. We'll see you then.
We'll see you on the next.